something other than what's known by my interior. The unwarm unreal, exactly how I choose to feel. The unwarm, dark and clear, the most accurate version here. The unwarm, cold and white, the temperature I keep inside, not frozen and not burning. Just the unwarm slowly turning through the city and the night. The unwarm feels exactly right. People read it as aloofness or the inability to connect, but unwarm has its own trueness and the architecture of the self-respect of knowing your own temperature. The unwarm, mind and real, exactly how I choose to feel. The unwarm, dark and clear, the most accurate version here. The unwarm, cold and white, the temperature I keep inside, not frozen and not burning. Just the unwarm slowly turning through the city and the night. The unwarm feels exactly right. The unwarm, the most honest temperature, neither cold nor warm, precisely calibrated, mine. Fading now, softly and completely. That's okay. The signal's getting softer now, the further that the night goes on. I'm not sure of the when or how, but something's fading into gone. Signal lost, beautiful thing. Fading is its own offering. Signal lost, soft and slow. Letting what I held just go. Signal lost, won't dissolve. Everything I didn't solve. Not every signal needs to hold. Not every connection needs to keep. Someone meant to lose their hold. Someone meant that's okay. warm ceiling of this room has held my thoughts for years now. In the quiet afternoon, in the evenings and the here and now. Warm ceiling, mine to know everything is. Watch me through below. Warm ceiling, soft above, the quiet witness of my love. Warm ceiling, always there, the most loyal thing in the air. I've stared at it through difficult nights, through the mornings I've been dreading, through the good and the ordinary lights of the life I've been threading. Warm ceiling, mine to know everything is. Watch me through below. Warm ceiling, soft above, the quiet witness of my love. Warm ceiling, always there, the most loyal thing in the air. The ceiling asks for nothing, just to be above you. And in its patient quiet, it becomes the closest thing to shelter. Still here beneath the warm ceiling, both of us holding still. Beneath the noise there is a song that plays when everything goes quiet. It's been there all along. Beneath the daily riot, the undersong, always there. The undersong is soft and low, the one that only you will know. The undersong, yours alone, the deepest frequency of home. City finally exhales. It sounds like something close to bliss. It sounds like everything that prevails. The undersong, always there, underneath the daily wear. The undersong. Undersong is soft and low, the one that only you will know. The undersong, yours alone, the deepest frequency of home. Can you hear it? Underneath everything, it never stopped playing. You left a residue behind. The kind that settles into things. Into corners of my mind. Into the quiet that evening brings. Residue of what was real. The softest kind of what I feel. Residue, warm and thin. A trace of where you've always been. Residue, mine to keep. The gentlest thing inside the deep. I find it in the strangest places, in the pause before I speak, in the gaps between the faces of every ordinary week. Residue of what was real. The softest kind of what I feel. Residue, warm and thin. A trace of where you've always been. Residue, mine to keep. The gentlest thing inside always warm below. He's soft pink, warm glow. Soft pink, you I know. Soft pink, fill the air. Soft pink, you are there. Soft pink, warm and white. Soft pink, step inside. Soft landing in your arms is the best I've ever known. Past the city and its harms, into the warmth you call my home. Soft landing, here at last, through the present, through the past. Soft landing, warm and real. Here is where I finally feel. Soft landing, here at last, through the present, through the past. Soft landing, warm and real. Here is where I finally feel. Not the drama of arriving, not the spectacle of the game, just the gentle, soft surviving into the warmth of something great. Soft landing, here at last, through the present, through the past. Soft landing, warm and real. Here's where I finally feel. The distance is the kind that doesn't cut, just separate the space between two careful minds. that love each other across the strait. Tender distance, soft and real, the space that keeps the love ideal. Tender distance, warm and wide, still reaching from the other side. Tender distance, close enough to feel you even, then not abandoned, not forgotten, just the geography of now. Something gentle, something garden, between the distance and the how. Tender distance, warm and wide, still reaching from me, the other side. Tender distance, close enough to feel you even in the rough. Tenderness, still reaching across it. You reach back. That's enough for now. I live at a soft latitude, between the cold and the warm, at a distance and altitude that keeps me from the storm. Soft latitude, mine to hold, not too hot and not too cold. Soft latitude, warm and wide, the distance from the extremes where you